All right, and I am back. A big apology to you guys. Yeah, I'm on the wrong phone. I'm trying to run that thing on a Wi-Fi, and that darn router's like 20, 25 feet away. So I think we're going to do a lot better on here now. Welcome to the stream, everybody. October 4th, 2020, Rancho Kitchen Stadium, a special Sunday edition. Glad to have you along. Once again, apologies. I was thinking to myself, why does that picture look so lousy? Because I'm using my Galaxy S9 and I'm trying to run it on a Wi-Fi, which is about 50 feet away from where I'm sitting here. So we are underway now. So I'm going to welcome everybody back in this evening and hope that your Sunday is going really, really well. Let me put this on live chat. Live chat. There we go. Charlotte, how you doing, sweetie pie? Nice to see you. And crack myself a beer. As usual, I'm going to have a beer and get underway in about 15 minutes. Hello, Robert. How are you? I had some plans tonight. Hi, Jody. We are back. Yeah, I apologize for that, guys. I had the wrong phone. I don't have cell service on my S9, so it was Wi-Fi, and I can't do a stream on Wi-Fi. It'll be all pixelated and crappy. So we are officially back, and I want to welcome everybody in for a special Sunday edition of Rancho Kitchen Stadium. You can see me, myself, and I hauled down the grill today, which was quite something. Looks great now, crystal clear. Hello, Bella Rose, the Queen of Buffalo in the chat. Nice to see you. Josh Dale, thank you. We got Jody here. It's giving you an example of, it's funny tonight, just before I was coming on, I looked at that Petaluma protest last night, and I just looked to see if anything else was uploaded. And damn, a guy clipped 15 minutes out of my stream and put it up as his own. See, that stuff goes on all the time, and I just put in his comment, it'd be nice if you'd just ask me before you clip the stream, but do I drop a flag on the guy? No, so that's much better. It's like day and night outstanding. Thank you. Oh, guy, would have been nice to have a credit at least where you got the stream from, right? Hey, Karina, I'm doing good. But I'm not going to be a little bitch and drop a flag on copyright strike somebody, right? Hello, got Karina here and Kimia. Nice to see you. So tonight, well, it's rotten. It happens on YouTube. But what kind of person are you to respond? So I just left a comment down there. It'd be nice if you at least gave a credit to where you clipped the stream at. I mean, that thing has got like almost 700 views on that thing. So it's the way of the world today. Just people have no concept about that kind of stuff. But it is what it is. And I'm not one to pitch too much of a bitch about it, but happens every single day. So how are you guys today? I got some drumsticks here. We're gonna barbecue some chicken legs, and I'm gonna be frying some potatoes here. I thought I was Steven, the guy that came up the other night, the Errol Flynn lookalike, communicated to me today, asked me if he could come up and be on live stream. I said, I'm cooking tonight. If you want to pop up. He said, well, I'm down in Mountain View where Microsoft and where Apple is and all that down there. And so, well, let me know. And then later on he texted me. He didn't feel so good. So I thought, okay, don't come up, man. I don't need any extra exposure to anything. And then Bobby, I invited Bobby over, but he'll come over tomorrow to say hi to Tara. We'll wish Bobby happy birthday. You had me on the edge of my seat last night. It was epic for sure. It was a good time. Hello, Leisure. So nice to see you. Everybody in here. Bella Rose, nice to see her, the Queen of Buffalo. You may hear some Mexican music, but it all comes from living in a neighborhood here. You have to share your space with other people, which I do gladly. I did have to do some fence repair work in the back today. It looked like somebody in the back had removed a couple, if you saw the morning stream I did on the Rosie Murphy channel. It looked like somebody removed a couple boards from the back. I found some aluminum cans back there, like they had a little party in the back, so I had to fix the fence and get some new wood up there. And then I'm cutting the grass today, and the damn wheel comes off the front of the lawnmower. I mean, it shattered it. I don't know what the hell happened. It was a drive wheel. So it's busy. I got to order a new replacement wheel for that mower. So it's always something. Yeah, I love all things in Mexican culture. I love it. So Robert, nice to see you. Jay Holly, nice to see you. You know, my opinion, that's what makes fun. That's what makes diverse neighborhoods. Is all kinds of different people. I lived maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years in Little Italy in Baltimore, down there on South Exeter Street in the heart of Little Italy, and I really loved that cultural experience. I learned so much about the Italian way of life. We'd go to church at St. Leo's Church there, and very tight-knit, small community, great food, helped the guy keep his books for his restaurant and do his quarterly tax payments. Had a great bookie down there, booking my bets. Really nice to have that experience. Sorry, Vicky. Yeah, welcome back, sweetie. Jody, I can tell you one thing. If you guys have never traveled to New York State, it is such a wonderful state of diversity. You have Lake Erie, you have Ontario. It is just wonderful up there. There's a lot of history. There's the Erie Canal. There's, of course, Long Island, where Craig is out there, but real upstate New York. It's all beautiful. It's all beautiful. There's a great place to visit. Very heavily wooded. If you have an idea that New York is just about New York City, this will really, you get about 10 miles outside of New York City, going north, well, let's say northwest or west, and you are really out into you're really out in the countryside. Beautiful up there. Hey, Moneymaker, how you doing? Good to see you. I got your message today. I generally don't like give out my phone number and things, or do WhatsApp or communicate with people unless I get to know them for quite a while on here. And I really appreciated you sending me that information and that request, and I hope in the future we can hook up on a phone call or something like that. But I get a lot of those requests today, and I don't want people to be insulted. There's only so many hours in a day. I have to do a lot of work here, like to get ready for Terror and then to be on the road. So I hope that you understand. The New York State Thruway is a snore, though. Well, I go up and down 80, 81 up there, so it's okay. Just watch your video for that. Was crazy with the BLM. Thank you, Melina. And Melina, I didn't even think I would be encountering this thing. I didn't set out knowing there was a protest last night. As usual, when you live stream, you never know what you're going to see. We had multiple very bad encounters last night, but it is what it is. Visited the locks on the Mohawk River, filled with locks with water, moved the boats downstream. Yeah, no problem, Money. I just wanted to be clear that I really appreciate you being here. And just, if I spent the time online for the number of people request to, chat on phones and to do WhatsApp or to do Zoom or to do Skype calls, I just wouldn't get anything done in a day. So I hope that you understand. Now, when I went to Buffalo, New York, when we left Niagara Falls, New York, I was really tired, kind of beat when I got around the Buffalo area. And I would tell my friend Bella Rose has invited me to come and stop by. And I expressed interest in seeing Lockport, which is a pretty amazing place where they raise and lower the boats on the Erie Canal. about the height of Niagara Falls, actually. That's the difference between the two lakes that they're connecting. And I don't know, I texted her, I don't know if I'm going to make it out. And then later I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go out and meet her. Man, it was the best. It was the best decision I made to get to meet her because she opened up her home. Uh, her beautiful, beautiful Italian gal, and she opened up her home to us and her husband and drove us around to the locks and to visit that. And I had such a fantastic time because I'm all about engineering, and especially engineering from say 150 200 years ago, how people got stuff done. And I mean, it was really hot and humid, but we had such a great time. And then we went out to eat and had, I think it was Jim's hot dogs there, and just a great time. So if you have a chance to meet people out there, take them up on it if you get a chance on the road to do that. I'm hoping you can squeeze me in. It's Craig. If I don't squeeze you in the first time, because with my pop, it's, you know, I'm going to be in that New York area. I don't know if I'm going to do a high-speed fly into my pop and then out again, and then do a low-speed drive through. But I'm going to be spending time in New York. We'll see how that works out. Okay, we will definitely see how that works out. Thank you, Cinema. You're very sweet. Hi, Bill Ellis. Yes, last night was epic. Billy Rance, nice to see you. Nobody's coming tonight. You got the Rosie girl. That's what you got tonight. All of my boys stood me up tonight. Bobby's at his daughter's house celebrating, having a little birthday celebration. And Errol Flynn was going to come up tonight, but he said he was feeling a little funky or something. So I said, you know, don't push it. We'll do it another night. We got Terror coming tomorrow, so that'll be good. So we got a lot of stuff to look forward to. So I'm just gonna drink my beer and hanging out with you guys for a bit. So that's my best advice to you if you have something. See, the problem with visiting Craig, and this is why I want to do that on a separate trip, because if you go over to New York City, then you have to go further east out to Long Island out that way. So, Craig, it probably won't be this particular time because I don't want to feel rushed to take the time to go over there, because I'm really going to be like in the Central, the Syracuse, the Rochester, the Buffalo area up there. And I don't want to be cheated on time when I come to Long Island. I want to see it all. I want to drop in on Ina Garten and Jeffrey out in the Hamptons. I want to do the whole shebang. So I'm not going to cheat myself on just some kind of ride by and fly by to do that. So yeah, last night was a butt clencher. Is that the quirky girl? How you doing, girl? Nice to see you. Yeah, but I got to make myself unbusy at times. You know what I'm saying, Craig? But I got to think about how I'm going to spend my time. And like, I could just rush over to Long Island and do a look, you know, yeah. Or I could enjoy Long Island, do a ton of content with you, and hang out and everything and see it all. Right? It'll probably be my last time I'll get out to Long Island, and I want to do it right. I think Babylon. I dated a gal from West Babylon up there when I was in college. Let's see, Mike Pence is the new chief of state. Trump died from eating Vegemite and Bullseye. Try Walter Reed Hospital. I think he's doing pretty good. Yeah, some of those people from last night are convinced Rosie was undercover. You know what, Sally? You're right. You're right, because I think to myself, if I had to pick an outfit that I have that is going to stream counter protest, it's going to be a Hawaiian shirt and a cowboy hat. The only thing that would have taken it up another level would have been the Make America Great cap. But I was very honest, as I am whenever I stream. I told the gal, I'm a YouTube celebrity. I'm just here to cover the event. I'm very apolitical. I'm not I don't editorialize when I cover content. Even in the midst of all of that bullshit last night with having umbrellas in my face, and I'm still seeing spots in my eyes from those mag lights were about a foot and a half from my eyes, 5 or 6 of them at a time. I still kept my cool and didn't just go nutso on the whole scene. So that's respect. How you doing, Johnny Cornflake? How are you doing? Yeah, you saw that on Facebook. They said you were boogaloo. Yeah, as if I even know what the hell that is, right? So lots of cops and sheriffs showed up. Yeah, thank you, Karina. It's not something that, hi, Joey D. It's not something that I would go out there and ever want to take a stick and hit the bee's nest. You know what I mean? That's not my style. My style. I had no idea that they were going to have a protest down there last night. What the hell? No, I'm probably going to be at New York later. I need to do a November trip. You know, I need to see my father. My father's 91. He's not going to be around forever. And finally, it looks like this lockdown may be easing on some of these assisted living and nursing home things. So I need to go over and spend a couple days with my pop and visit him and give him 100% total attention. And then depending on how things go, whether before or after, Holly's talking about having a streaming house up there, and I got a couple more people that I visit that don't want to be on camera that are up there too, like Proud Boys. Yeah, I feel like, hey Cobra John, I'm gonna have some barbecue chicken legs, and I'm gonna have some fried taters here tonight. I've sliced up some potatoes. I thought I might have 2 people with me tonight. It's just gonna be me. Look, the Boogaloo is right-wing extremists who wear a Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, and I only wore a Hawaiian shirt because I didn't want to be chilly, right? I thought, and I also didn't want a lot of attention. If I wear the tight tops and things, then it's and all that. I thought I just want to be real cool. I want to have sweatpants on, lousy blown out shoes, old Skechers and crap, and I want to have a Hawaiian shirt to keep warm over top of my California shirt. I had no intention of conveying a message, but I thought I was the very worst thing that I could have worn almost out there. I had no idea. Johnny Cornflake says, Rosie, did you know those morons were going to protest in Petaluma? I had no idea. We just passed the core center of town, the main intersections of town. We're making our way southward, and all of a sudden you can hear me on the stream, like, what the hell is that? I see cars like turning around and coming in the opposite direction, and all of a sudden I hear a loudspeaker, F the police, oh my God, all of a sudden, like, here I am again. I can't escape this BS. And I'm right in the thick of a protest. I figured, well, I'm going to go with the flow. I'm going to capture the protest. I'm going to go along and do the live stream. Good content for the channel. You guys enjoy it. And then about 10 minutes into that, I noticed that they had a little powwow. There were like 4 or 5 of the big leaders. They all got into a little huddle. The guy that was wearing the skirt and the fishnet stockings, and the gal that was wearing the tube top, my handler out there last night. She was kind of sweet on me, I think. She was kind of took a special interest in me taking her around. Going around, she stuck to me like, had her hands through my arm like she was giving me official escort out there. And they were determined I wasn't going to get a clear shot at any more of the protest. Plus, it stopped the protest dead in its tracks. Bam! And I became the subject of that, which I'm not used to being. I walked right into a hornet's nest. Kara will be here tomorrow, Mark, and hello to you. Yes, I am an international celebrity. And I took the opportunity to voice that last night. That's going to be my new go-to thing. Hey, I'm a YouTube celebrity. I'm known by thousands of people worldwide, and to see how people react to that BS. Where they were gonna, yeah, I was worried. That's why I wanted to really stay chill. I didn't want to be provocative at all. And finally, I just threw in the towel. It's like, it's cool. I'm not gonna go. It's all whatever you all want to do. It's cool. I'm done. I'm gonna withdraw. The deal. I know when I'm out. There was only one guy. You don't ever grab from my camera on my selfie stick. And this guy all of a sudden made a lunge for my camera. I pulled my camera back. I took my left hand and I pushed him in his face, pushed him backwards into the side of a car. He got the message because the girl's like, whoa, 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 what are we doing here? Whoa, right? What's up, Pocket Changey? How you doing? Good to see you. Just to give you guys an advance heads up, I will be in LA again next Saturday. Saturday or Sunday, taking off for LA again. So hope you will join me down there. Now they've had multiple protests in Petaluma. It's a very liberal town. Hi Queenie, how you doing, sweetie? It's a very liberal town. They've had multiple protests down there, but no way, no how I expected. Like, what's the point of last night? They were much more professionally organized. They had the medical wagon behind them. They had the food and drink wagon behind them. And Carson, you're right. Carson's Tigger Dog says everyone's in a fighting mood, getting awful feisty. Yeah, people are just itchy to just vent out. And a couple people were busting my balls when I was walking away from it in that little plaza, like, what the hell are you doing, and nice shirt, asshole, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think I might have to go get my eyes checked out because I feel like I got some black spots in front of my eyes right there, I had multiple, mag lights are very powerful, and I had you guys could see it, I had 4 or 5 lights shining in my eyes just continuously. Oh, God, really sucked. Let me go get my other stand here so we can get underway here. Well, I guess I'll do it from a distance here right now. Let's get the chicken on. I brought that up to room temperature. I don't believe that you should cook cold meat. Okay. And I've got that pre-greased. I'm going to turn on the heat here. This barbecue's about had it. If we can get one more thing out of it, that's great. Get one more out of it. Let's see. Give it a little blow there to get the heat going, and I'm going to throw on the chicken. We'll moderate this from top to bottom. I just have chicken legs here. We're going to get these cooked through. I'm going to use the thermometer to put it through the thickest part of the chicken. You got to be very careful. Hi Cheryl, how you doing, sweetie? Yeah, the old man going on was more of a threat to me last night. The old goof, right? What are you doing? So let's get the chicken on here. Let's get this going. I'm gonna keep an eye on this. On the grill. I'm gonna cook a few because I want some for other days too, for lunch and stuff like that. If you're gonna do this, you might as well cook a lot of them. And put this down real quick. I'm gonna wash this bowl down because I'm gonna put the chicken in this when I'm done, and I don't want raw chicken juices. I want to be very careful. But I will say those protesters have certainly gotten better at handling things. You know what I mean? They really kept their cool pretty much. I didn't appreciate the lights, but there was no swinging except for the guy I smashed his face with the pushed my hand into his face and tried to grab my camera. It was pretty good. Well, I asked him, what would you do if the news came down here, Channel 2 out of San Francisco or something? Well, they would have permission to film. Like, really? I mean, what's the difference? We're both putting out the same images. I'm not editorializing my stuff. In other words, I didn't get what the hell the difference was. You know? I always put a little bit of, I always sprayed a little bit in here so it doesn't really stick. So we need to definitely bring that up. So that's got a long way to go, and we're going to moderate that heat to make sure that that is cooked through. Good evening, Larry. Action galore. Skull Basher Bob had me rolling. Bet you saw visual artifacts. I did, and I still got them today. I still got that. They were aggressive. Rosie News doesn't answer. Yeah, I mean, who do you think you are? You don't get permission from people to. I mean, my God, anybody's got a right to pick up. But there's the old saying, though, that might makes right. So you better understand that. And if you're in a chat, guys, take a second to hit the thumbs up, please. If you're having a good time tonight, which I always assume that you are, please hit the thumbs up button tonight. Okay? Welcome aboard. I made a surplus of, I really thought that I was going to have company here for dinner tonight. So I've got some potato chips. I'm just going to put some canola oil down. I am going to use the wok to cook these up. I love using the wok. I used it for years in China. It's just kind of my go-to thing. I think we might need to raise this up with some categories. Level here, what can we use to raise this up? Maybe I'll just pull this forward a little bit. Get that a little more level on there. So floaters are excess protein. I don't know what the hell they are. I just I had like some blind spots in my eyes because I had like, how many of them were shining at me? 4 or 5, and they're waving it and stuff. And I'm like, I'm not political here. I'm just a YouTuber who's just doing content, right? I'm not against the movement. I'm not for the movement. I'm just totally independent. Well, that didn't cut any ice. Let's get that up to temperature. Finish it in the microwave before I go to, I want to be very careful to properly finish that, make sure it's all good to go, temperature and everything on it. But I like a little char on my chicken, that's good. So we're on the way. I'm going to turn this heat down just a bit. Here we go. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But they think they see somebody in that shirt, and it's somebody with a different agenda. Hey, Gypsy, how are you, babe? Nice to see you. There's a Gypsy mom, my Toronto girlfriend. Yes, yes, yes. Witness protection. Hello, witness protection. Wingman or woman would have been helpful for you last night. It might have compounded the problem. I'm not sure. Sometimes it's better if you're a solo traveler. I worry about that, like taking Mr. Z and Monkey Boy. If we ever encounter a thing on the street, they're much more apt to mix it up with dudes than a gal walking along. They might give a wider path. How many surrounded you last night? I would say about 5 to 6 last night. I'd say about no less than 4 at any time, and sometimes maybe up to 7 umbrellas and signs. And I had to be careful because I'm stepping on and off of curves. I got no visibility. I got lights in my eyes. uh, and you know, I could go down. So, hey, chiming in. I don't. It's chiming. How you doing, sweetie? Says I don't understand why a Hawaiian shirt would set him off. The cowboy hat plus the Hawaiian shirt was to the Hawaiian shirt was to give me a little extra warmth last night because now when the sun goes down, the temperature. Hey, German lady, how you doing, beautiful? When the sun goes down, the temperature plunges here in California, and I wanted to be ready with just an extra layer. And I thought it's colorful. Plus, I don't have to wear my body hugging top that draws a lot of attention and woo woo, and all this craziness. I wanted to be very dressed down, but evidently chiming. The Boogaloo movement, the Hawaiian shirts are associated with that movement. And I had a Hawaiian shirt out, and I was on, and I was live streaming, and that's the deal. So I evidently I got posted up on a Facebook group today as Boogaloo or something. So hopefully Boogaloo will contact me, and there might be some prize or some payoff. Yes, I thought the fight would escalate when the guy reached for my camera last night. He got really frustrated because I was moving between cars because I'm very small. These boys I'm dark between cars. Finally, he just tried to lunge for my camera in my right hand. I took my left hand and I pushed his right into his face like Jimmy Cagney in Public Enemy with the grapefruit into the girlfriend's face. I just took my hand and pushed him backwards into the car, and then the woman's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! We can't have any fighting. We can't have any fighting or anything like that." I was unfamiliar with that too, Chime, and they told me that today. But there's a lot of craziness out there, right? I don't know anything about a boogaloo from a boogie, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know from nothing. I don't know from nothing out there, so I don't know. And I'll tell you, Chiming, it got a little tense out there because I thought, oh, well, nobody's going to matter if what the hell is it going to matter if I'm streaming out here, right? And as you know, Chiming, you've been with me at some of my most epic streams. You were with me with the, the Stewie. You were there on the Stewie stream, that famous stream, right? And I'm always very honest with people. I told them exactly what I'm doing. I'm just on YouTube. I'm a YouTube celebrity. I'm just live streaming I'm known by thousands of people worldwide. And, yep. You gave him the hand for real, not just talking about. See the hand, that dude got it for real. He had that really gross beard too. It was very greasy, and I was just like, oh man. Yeah, the boogaloo sounds like a dance. No, I don't put any onions in mine. I'm just so tired of these idiots protesting, causing trouble. Yeah, well, I just thought, what's wrong? Because I'm very honest. I just say, look, I'm doing a YouTube stream. You guys have seen me. I've been in Oakland. I've been in Santa Rosa protests. I've been in the heart of all these things. Not once have you ever heard me editorialize about the content or talk about. I'm just there to just bring you guys the experience and get as close as I can. Hey, Cupcake, how you doing, baby doll? Used to be we could not wear red or blue band. Now it's Hawaiian shirts, cut Nike Air right off of your feet. So I'm like, I don't usually wear Hawaiian shirts out at night, but I thought I'm gonna be colorful, but yet I'm not gonna be, body crazy that I become an object of on the streets. I'm not doing that for ego, but it just gets to be a pain in the ass. I'm gonna be dressed down. I got my nasty sweatpants on and these crappy Skechers. I thought I'm good to go, man. Throw the cowboy hat. Ain't nobody gonna give me a second look down here. Aquarius, how you doing, babe? Yeah, we need to be naked at the protest. Nice to see you, Aquarius. Yeah, it's chiming in. It's like, this is why I keep my ass in the woods. Chiming, you're a lot smarter than I am. I mean, she's been with me on some of my most epic streaming adventures, misadventures, I should say. Stewie, here's the Stewie, right? I don't know Stewie, but I like the guy already, and I'm just giving him a send-off, right? Yeah, Sally said one of their own recorded their protest and posted bits on Facebook. Yeah, but with no job application. That's what I always said, Captain Caveman. If you want to scatter a crowd like that, go hand out employment applications for Walmart in the middle of that. You'll see them scatter like rats, and they'll, they'll be they'll be fleeing like they're on fire out of there. That's the best way to scatter a crowd. Just have the helicopter drop of employment applications for Home Depot and all that. Let's just say freedom is when you got nothing left to lose. That's right. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Job. What the hell's a job? I couldn't get elbow to even consider a job for 5 years, you know? I got no chance with these people. Let's check this temperature. I gotta keep my mind open. We want to make sure this chicken is thoroughly up to temperature before we put the joy juice on it. I got some Sweet Baby Ray's hickory. And I want to make sure this is really thoroughly. We're just going to go low and slow here with that. That's looking good. Test one of these. Let's get the oil tested here. Yeah, that oil's not ready to go. Make sure you dry off your potato wedges or whatever before you put them. Don't cut them. Soak them in water a bit to release the starch, then dry them off really well before they hit there. They'll be much crisper, okay? Spanky, how you doing? Well, I mean, it's not the worst time then to get a job. I don't know about now. But I was very encouraging to always get a job. You know your future. You might want to get a pension, a 401k, enhance your Social Security payout so you're not getting a dog-ass minimum. But no success. Vixen, how you doing, babe? Boogaloos. Yeah, I don't know. I never knew a boogaloo from a whatever the hell. I was going to say another word, boo, but I caught myself being a lady of the South. I've been down that road before. I've been down that mofo before. So we got Sweet Baby Ray's hickory and brown sugar. So I'm gonna go. I want to make damn sure these are cooked through. I'd rather err on the side of being a little crispy and making sure they're done through. We're supposed to have 2 people tonight, but one of them checked in sick, and Bobby's going to be with his and his daughters for his birthday. So he'll be stopping by to see Tara tomorrow. How you doing, Jackie? Nice to see you. Sweet Baby Ray's. That's right. Sign out. If you were on the chooch, we would have had our. Let me tell you this, honey. If you were on the chooch with me, we would be on the local 11 o'clock news in San Francisco and then on national news today. Okay, NBC Nightly News Sunday edition. Melee in Petaluma last night. Alabama girl goes wild with trans girl. You're too tough to the streets there, Cupcake. You're too tough, baby. I don't want to get it burned. I do like a good bit of color on my chicken. We're not going to go nuts here. We can moderate things by moving things around the heat a little bit. Missy Jen was the big, guru. This oil's still got to be a little hotter here. Baby Ray's got a lot of seasoning. Shiloh Rose, how you doing, sweetie? Nice to see you. Yeah, I wanted to have some chicken tonight. I was going to have a couple of the boys here, but Steve and Errol Flynn said he was not feeling the greatest. I thought, oh well, I don't need to. I'm very resistant to infection, but why tempt the fates? I said just chill out. Hope you feel better. And what's in the wok is hot oil, canola oil. We're going to drop these potato wedges in. And if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. We very appreciate. These have been nice and dried and cut. I got way too many of them because I thought we were going to have a good crowd tonight. So they won't go bad. It's about three russet potatoes in there ready to go. Yeah, I hear you, Johnny. I'm very peaceful too. Hey, Zoe, I don't want to have conflict with people on the street. Not my style. And was I or was I not honest with the gal? I got to get my spatula. These lights are on. I don't know what the hell this is. Oh man, I got the slotted spoon and I got my thermometer, electronic thermometer. But I ask you guys, and some of you have been with me for years on chooching on the streets. Some of you have been with me when I am doing protests, multiple protests. Have you ever seen me editorialize or call people names, call people out, call people idiots, express my political views when I'm at these rallies or things? Hell, I don't think I have, right? That's my style. So hopefully that'll be the takeaway for people. I've had a lot of scary this summer with Petaluma and Oakland. Let's go ahead and drop these babies in. Oil is taking a long time to come up here. I guess we're all right. Let's go ahead and get some of them in there. Very careful when you're working with hot oil. If they're dried and separated, they won't really want to stick together, okay? Just lay them all in there. Just be careful. When they're wet and cold, they'll stick together. Fry them all up and get them gone here. You guys know that's not my style to be an editorial person. I don't think it's right. I don't think if you come across a street scene that you should be the person that's passing judgment on anybody. You respect everybody. And that's what I tried to do last night. But when you say it, question is whether people believe it or not, and that's a different story. So hey, things are underway here. That's the real story. Yeah, I'm always respectful. You gotta be, because you'll lose respect from people when you're that are watching you. They'll think, God, what a douchebag this person is. They're just looking for trouble. They're just out there to picking a fight or trying to be troublemakers. Yeah, thank you. I think I always tried to be respectful. Jefferson T. Road. Never argue about politics or religion. It's a loser. Trust me. You're not going to change anybody's mind. What do we turn all the heat off? Son of a bitch. That's my language. Fan knob came up. This thing is just about had it. turning it on again. Alright, just turn it all up. Everything on this Rancho is just junk. We had a fuel here. Going good here. This takes a while. Alright, we got a technical difficulty tonight. Let me get my little fire started. I shouldn't have mucked with it. Right. How you doing, Susie? Hey, Emerald. How are you? Got some technical difficulties here. Scramble for a lighter. Nobody smokes here, so. Thank God there was an old lighter in the drawer. Let's see what we're doing here. This is an epic fail tonight. I'm going to light the whole place on fire, right? We'll have the Santa Rosa Fire Department here again. Plus this damn, we lose our TV connection to boot, really? Wow. All right. Hey, I was at Pug Love. How you doing? Thank you. We got massive problems tonight. We've just got a flame out on that thing. Let's see. Reset that. I don't know what the hell to do, guys. I guess I'll turn. Whoa. Woo. This will turn off this valve for a minute. Hope this baby doesn't blow up. Times like this, I really miss Missy Jen, right? She was the grill mistress. She was the grill babe. This is stupid mofo here. All right, let's go ahead and try turning this on again. See the starter. Great. Oh well, we have to throw that in the microblaster, and we're gonna have to finish it on a frying pan out here. So, damn, we'll let that sit a couple minutes. Let me get this screen back on here. Why that cut out on me all of a sudden. I think we'll microblast it, then we'll get the other, we'll get the frying pan off and we'll finish them in the frying pan there, so. Alright, sometimes you gotta roll with it. This thing is so old. I guess the regulator's got catch, so let's see if we can get a hot plate out here, guys. That kind of weekend, but the chips are going good. Let's see if we can get the hot plate out here with the skillet. It's the valve. Yeah, it might be the valve. Rubber charcoal wins. Yeah, time for a new grill. I know, but you know me, guys. I'm always trying to make do with chips around here. I think that valve's had it. So okay, well, let's get the skillet out here, and let's get set up with the towel. He said this worked really well, this electric, so I think we'll be okay. We just get the high power cord here, be underway. You can tell people we have our first malfunction in Kitchen Stadium tonight. We've got a localized disaster on our hands. Why is everybody always picking on me? Charlie Brown, Rosie O'Kelly, you're a clown. Get her in. Let's get this baby fired up. Let's pull victory. Let's pull victory from the jaws of defeat, guys. We will not be defeated. Okay? Fire in the hole. Let's go. Let's get this baby on high. And let's go get this chicken on this thing. Get a little bit of oil spray on there. Got the kids on the big wheels tonight just to add to the torture out here. So let's get a paper towel and wipe that out. I got the kids riding their big wheels just to add to the torture out here. Wipe that out. These potatoes are doing good anyway. Bring you guys over in a couple minutes. These take a while to cook these out. No rush here. You're looking good. Grab the paper towel. Man, it's Kitchen Stadium under stress tonight. I'm so stressed. I just want to sit and drink beer. God almighty. All right, we got that ready. That's good. This is when we earn our keep right here, guys. Let's keep cool. They called Rosie ice in high school. Keep cool, okay? Keep cool. We're gonna eat well tonight. Let's get a little bit of oil in the pan. We're gonna eat well tonight. All right? Everybody's all excited to see a kitchen disaster tonight. Well, it ain't gonna happen. I got beer on my side. I got it under control, Chiming. Thank you. Chiming knows when the pressure goes up, the Rosie girl stays chill. When they go low, I go high. All right, so we're getting that. Go ahead and pop the chicken over here. We got a nice color on the chicken. That's the beauty of it. So it's gonna be tasty. Hear that sizzling? We're gonna save this thing, guys. We got a Kitchen Stadium disaster tonight. Woo! We're gonna save it. We're gonna save it. God damn. Looking good. Look at that. We're sizzling away. I'll bring you guys over here. I know we got a disaster. It'll still have that flavor. Yes, it will. It'll still be delicious. Here we go. Let's see what we got going down here. We are underway. And this heat thing works really well. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. Put that at about 4. You see that's sizzling away. That doesn't look bad, does it? That'll be all right. Nice legs. What do you think of that? Green? We got Green Bastard in here. We got Royalty. Look, they already got nice color from the grill. We just have to make sure that we get them cooked through thoroughly. All right. We'll take our time on that. Looking pretty good. Right. Turn that low. Get that foil off of there. Got some oil over there. This electric thing really is powerful. I thought she was BSing me, you know. What do you think? Looks pretty good? Oh, what a night. Chicken stuffed rubber. Jeff, you got to get rubbers off the mind. Smells good. I'm doing it, man. I'm making it happen. Grill them, fry them, then broil them. I'm on it, man. I'm doing it tonight. This dumbass grill got 7 years old. And we got our potato wedges cooking good. They're looking good. They're looking good. Everything's looking pretty darn good. And then when we're done to finish, we'll put the sauce on it. Yeah, let me turn. I think the propane tank is off. Yeah, the good news is I can use that propane tank because Craig sent me a nice fire ring, so we can set up that fire ring. We can set up that fire ring, guys. The gas is off at the tank. It's all done. I turned it off. We're all good. We're just getting this chicken cooked. Chicken's looking good. Always shake it before you turn it. Big trick. That way your meat won't stick. I think that's looking real good. Got one little sticker right there. That's good. Looking good. Love that cast iron. Thank God that cast iron is a lifesaver for me. Because right now we're talking about a disaster in here. Okay. But it looks like things are a little bit under control. That's looking good. Got our potato wedges are looking awesome. Salt that a little bit. Pepper that. Steam it up. Yeah, I love breasts, but they take a long time to cook out here. Thank you, Terry On. It's a great channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm very lucky to be able to do what I love to do on YouTube. I appreciate that. I gotta turn this even lower. This thing is so damn hot. Am I going the wrong way? I don't know. I barely got the thing on. Air on the side of being done here, that's for sure. Okay, what's up, Beta Boy Elvis? How you doing? Yeah, I gotta check the propane valve. This whole thing needs new propane chooches inside of it, so. New things inside of it. That's looking pretty good. Welcome everybody to Rancho Kitchen Stadium, unofficially sponsored by Michelob Ultra, the unofficial beer of Rancho Kitchen Stadium. Ladies, we have to watch our figures. 2.6 carbs, 90 calories. Woo! That's good. Now we're going to put our potato wedges in this one. Looking good. I got that heat about as low as it can go. I'm just turning the chicken and changing positions so we get everything cooked in here, okay? And before we go ahead and apply the sauce here, let's go ahead and do a quick temperature check. Here we got our thermometer. 120, 130, 137, 143, 147, 150. So we're getting close here. 150. What's the temperature for chicken? It's got to be. We're doing good. So we're going to sauce this stuff. What's the temperature for chicken? It's got to be for everything's around 150 right now. 165. So we got a ways to go here. But I got this heat as low as it can go, and I don't understand. Just turn it a bit lower. Sweet baby raised hickory, baby. Put me down for some wings tonight. Woo! Get me, I'm a cook. That's looking good. That's looking good. That's looking good. Clear juice. That's looking good. We got a little ways to go. Our potatoes are doing good. Time to go ahead and line for our potatoes, and then we'll put our chicken on a separate plate. Man, what a disastrous night, but we can pull this thing off here. Got that ready to go. Caramelized sauce. Too cold to cook at. It's really nice here. It's very comfortable right now. Everything's going good. I think you guys can see the taters up there. We need to get them a golden color. You need to be gentle with them. I'd like them to be a nice golden brown. They're looking good. Everything is looking good right now. We're under control. Hard to believe. Shake that a little bit, then turn it. Shake and turn. That chicken's looking good, baby. So damn hungry tonight. There we go. Looking good. That's a nice looking saucing right there. What do you think? How's that looking? Okay? Are we winning? Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it, Sully? I think it looks okay. Let's go ahead and put you guys back on the stick here. We get the wide angle. Glad we're able to recover that. I'm glad that the barbecue was able to put, the grill was able to put a little bit of color on them. I'm very excited about that, but I want the chicken to be cooked through, that's for damn sure. All right. Slathered in sauce. Looks pretty good. Thank you, Cooking Green. I appreciate it. You're the expert, man, not me. Sub up cooking. Make sure you sub up to that channel, Cooking Green Bastard Style. There. Bon appetit. And I got all videos that featuring on you. Thank you, Miguel. We're just gently swirling around the chips here. Be eating good. We got a few more minutes on the chicken. Let me do a temperature check here. Here, 168 there. I like to double check everything. 160, 170. Light there. A little light too, 157, 160. So we got a couple more minutes on that. Luckily, knock on wood, nobody's ever gotten sick on the Rancho on anything. So, but it was a tough night. I never imagined that that the grill would go out. I started screwing with it, and I probably did something stupid to kill it. I don't know. I'm not a... Missy Jen was the big barbecuer. Hey, Brooklyn. Yeah, we're going to have to let that sit for a few minutes. I'm going to get a plate to put it on. I'm not going to eat it immediately because it's going to be too damn hot. I can put a few things away. We're not going to need any more sauce. Here. Let that go for a couple more minutes. the heat off for the chicken here. I think that's about done. Turn the heat off for the chicken. Turn that off. I think that's off. We'll go ahead and put the chicken on the plate now. I do believe all the chicken has been thoroughly cooked. We have tested that with the thermometer. Sit that there, it looks real good. Okay, we're going to let that sit for a while. That looks good. Ooh, that was hot. That son of a sucker burned me. Okay. Got that turned off now. That was hot. All right. Let's go back and check our chips. Still going here, probably because I can't get that high enough. Probably need some new propane. I'm going to run this skillet in so it doesn't set with all that caramelization. Another light set up out here. Let's get another light going. It's winter almost. It is fall. Light out here, guys. Got the lights. That chicken's cooling off now. Should have really good flavor, right? Chicken. Let's go ahead and put the light here. That should be good. So we got a little more light. Thanks for being here, guys. Kind of a disaster in Kitchen Stadium tonight, but I'm making the best of it. Chips are just starting to get a little brown. We probably got about 5 more minutes. I don't know what's wrong. This light is so stupid here. I'll give you a look at the chicken here. That looked pretty good there. Nice and juicy. Barbecued. Shine Shack ready for sex with Monkey Boy. I don't think so. I don't got a massage thing. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. Well, thank you for thinking of me. That's awesome. Awesome. Because I never got on and I received that Facebook. Hey Brooklyn, thank you. Hello Joni, how you doing tonight? Trying to get the lighting sort of set up here a little bit. Here, over there. That's what you need down in Kentucky there, Joni. You need to have that Rancho, Kentucky stadium right there. All right, boys be loving all that. All right, there we go. All right. Crows are all over California. Yes, they're crazy. They're crazy. I thought Bobby might come over too, but he said he's at his daughter's today. Well, thank you, Melina. I'm trying. Hi, Molly. How you doing? I think it looks pretty good on the plate. I know it's all cooked through. I know that it is proper temperature. So nothing's going to be a problem with that. These are finally getting brown around the edges. This is taking forever. Probably put these on the electric. So, potato crisps. I don't know why you'd say that about Monkey Boy's got a nice girlfriend there, you know? You like Old Bay seasoning? I love it. I grew up on Old Bay. Love Old Bay. Love it. And also in Maryland, a lot of people, because it's the crab capital of the world, a lot of people had proprietary blends of cayenne pepper and salt and black pepper and all that. What's your favorite shade of lipstick? I like, mine is Wet n Wild, what is it? 911D is mine. Take care, Cooking Green. Thank you for coming by. Thank you, guys. We got 340 people. We should have a lot more than 90 thumbs up in here tonight. If you guys would take a second to hit that thumbs up, that would be wonderful. Put the taters on the hot burner. It's okay. They're doing all right. We're not in any rush here. They're doing all right. They're looking good. They're going to be tasty. But I think I will throw these on these to see how this goes. Why don't we do that? Let's throw these on these boys here. I might be running out of fuel on this thing. You only get about 4 kitchen stadiums out of it. So let's see what we do here. Let's see how we do. I'm going to put that on the higher speed burner. Thank you, guys. Welcome to, a lot of you are new on the channel. Welcome to the Rancho. This is a tradition usually on Saturday nights, tonight's Sunday. We're doing a special edition of Rancho Kitchen Stadium tonight. It's been very problematic. Oh, thank you, Junkie. Gave me a shout out. I appreciate that. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Yep. And Joni's going to be doing the content that she wants to enjoy doing. She's got good skills. If you've looked at her upholstery work and things, she's got a lot of good talents that she can bring to YouTube. I think we all encourage her to do so. Probably about 5 or 10 more minutes it'll be time to eat, and the chicken will be really cooled down. Pleased to say that Joni and I have gotten along well. Moving on, running from the law. Yeah, I would ask, please respect Joni in the chat. She's, after our first little dust up, she's been making sure that people are respectful of me in her chat, which I appreciate. We want to encourage people to come to the light, right? Come into the light. Come to the lights. No, I appreciate that, Lindsay. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's been very kind to Joni in here. That's what I'm saying. I'm extremely appreciative. I would rather have her as a friend, know that I can follow her channel and enjoy her content, and I don't want to be on the outs with anybody. So, very happy. I haven't had the food yet. I've got the cook. Thank you, D. Murray. Thank you. I've got the barbecue cooked up here, and I'm just waiting for the taters. So thank you guys for the thumbs up. Hi, I'm on it. Yeah, the burner is going to speed things up. Did Bounty Hunter drive by in the alley last night? No, Bounty Hunter is a pretend person. Anybody that wears a vest that says Bounty Hunter is never a bounty hunter. You can make book on that. Okay. And that's for darn sure. Yeah, I really admire Joni's skill working with her hands. She reminds me of a younger version of me, but she can do, the tucked upholstery job, and you just save a lot of money when you can do that kind of stuff. So I think people on the channel are really going to appreciate that. Chiming, new grill fun. Rest in peace, the old grill. Thank you, honey. And Chiming, we've walked down a few paths here on YouTube, haven't we? You've been here for some of the most epic crap that has ever come down on these streams, and Chiming in was there. The night that I had the Stewie incident in, I guess it was January of 2019, you know who was on my stream chiming in? And Missy Jen and I were down in Petaluma, and Chiming in bought us dinner at the Thai restaurant there. And then after that, it was all downhill for the it was all downhill for the rest of the freaking night after that. She's a wonderful person, Chiming in. She has always been a friend in this channel, which I appreciate. He wasn't crazy about Elbow being here, but I can appreciate that and understand that. So. I think we all got tired of the misogyny and all that bullshit. The He-Man Woman Haters Club, the stupid MGTOW. I wonder how many guys haven't gotten laid because of MGTOW. Men grabbing their own wieners. Yeah, dog that bounty hunter wears a badge and vest, which is BS. I can order one online too. You want to see my press pass? Drink coffee, huh? I'm a vetted press person, and I've actually written for the Baltimore Sun article thing. So. I'm more of a journalist than bounty hunter is a bounty hunter, I can tell you that. So take that for whatever it's worth. All right, we're getting there. A couple more minutes, probably about 5 more minutes, and we're done. These will get nice and golden brown at the edges. It's worth the wait. Definitely worth the wait. Oh, with that. Yeah, I'm just saying, you're right. I got my press pass too. Sometimes it's worked out, sometimes it hasn't, You got to have the gear that matches the deal, but I can buy bounty hunter gear. I can buy metal badges. I can buy name things. I can buy vests. I can buy vests that say press on them. I can wear a helmet, press on top of it, look like a football player that's stupid out there and all that. Just saying, right? Nobody that's a bounty hunter is hanging on YouTube, okay? And nobody that's a bounty hunter has a jacket that says bounty hunter on it, okay? And even came on the next day and said I was just spoofing you guys. Yeah, but Dog has a TV show, that's it, but Dog has never worn something that says like bounty hunter, right? The guy goes out, he's got his badge low. You think he wants to give people the heads up? Imagine I grew up in Baltimore in the ghetto. Can you imagine if we saw a bounty hunter came through that said bounty hunter and he had a badge on it? Everybody'd be scattering like rats because everybody's got outstanding warrants on them, okay? You come in low, you come in at 4 a.m. in the morning, the deadest hour, that's when you do your job. You don't do it in the middle of daylight at 6 p.m. on a hot June night, or you'd get a bullet in your head on the streets of Baltimore. Say hi to Julie. Yeah, but in the hierarchy, bounty hunters are below mall security. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, bounty hunting has its own risk. I mean, you're doing it strictly for the money. Right? It's not like anybody ever grew up and said, I want to be a bounty hunter. Right? So, that's it. The bounty hunter poker games. I hope Transparent and 415 came in. How you doing, Laura? It's barbecue chicken, honey. Right there. And when I come down to see you, Laura, I'm taking you out to a good seafood restaurant down there, honey. We're gonna drink some drinks and have a hell of a night. This stuff is never gonna be done in this oil. I don't know what the hell happened. I think I'm gonna have my first piece of chicken anyway. He said spoofed everyone on YouTube. Well, it was fine, but I was the one that called it at the beginning, and I said this guy, he's a nice guy. I've seen him around. He's been in the Boyd community. But come on, he's not a bounty hunter, man. Thank you, Jackie. Put a couple pieces in the mail for me. I'll have it for Christmas. Thank you, honey. Delicious. Oh, that turned out good. Hey, you can be what the hell you want to be on YouTube. You want to be a jelly donut mall security cop? You can be that. You want to be an astrophysicist from Caltech? You can purchase a license. You can purchase a diploma online from University of California Institute of Technology. You can be an astrophysicist. Just don't expect me to ride in your ride. You know what I'm saying? He's been kicking around YouTube for a while. Thank you very much, chiming. Bounty Hunter's been kicking around YouTube for a while. When I was here with the elbow, he's like, I got things traced. You know, I'm watching him in Chicago, Milwaukee. I got my boys on the ground. Nothing like fresh barbecue. Cyanide, you remember seeing him during the band build? He would pop up. He'd be like, Rosie, I'm checking the warrants on you today. I think we got something new that popped up in this. I think we got something new that popped up in this system. I don't know. These potatoes have been terrible, man. It's terrible. I thought I had to heat up eyes. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Still not done. Let me finish this piece of barbecue here. Maybe like Rosie O'Kelly, just to advise you, you do have outstanding warrants. My boys will be there. RV Fat Cat, how you doing, sweetie? I always say, I always say, junkie, anybody can use my material. Just give me a credit in the description. This guy put up he clipped my live stream last night. He took out the 15 minutes. He was obviously a Trump supporter and anti-protester. And he was pro me, but at least give me credit in the box if you're going to use it. You know what I'm saying? YouTube has bounty hunters wearing vests if typed in such a thing. Yeah, exactly. You can be what you want to be. You want to have a press pass, you can get a press pass, okay? But your camera gear better match, right, what you're doing, all right? And if you're going to be a bounty hunter, ain't nobody ever came into the streets of the hood in Baltimore in these terrible neighborhoods wearing a vest that said bounty hunter, because one of two things would have happened. They would have gotten their asses kicked to within an inch of the life, or they would have gotten 2 slugs in the head. So take your pick. Ted and Hunter. Oh, thank you, Junkie. Yeah, because I never strike anybody for anything. So thank you, Elmer. Hey, Dina. So then the other bounty hunter, he's like, does the video. He's got his weird, like, Star Trek glasses on, and he's like, Rosie O'Kelly hired me. And if anybody knows me, I'm too cheap, right, to have, I'm not going to hire anybody. That costs money, right? And everybody knows me like, nah, Rosie wouldn't hire anybody. She's too cheap to hire somebody to be a bounty hunter. Yeah, those glasses were an accent spoofed as well as others. Yeah, it did. That's right, Coffee. But you know, it's YouTube, and I enjoy people being creative, so I always enjoy when Bounty Hunter makes his periodic appearance. I love it when he puts his vest on and he's flashing and he's quoting law. I just checked in with the Illinois authorities. I have a backdoor way to get in and check this information. Yeah, O'Kelly's a lowlife. She's got this outstanding warrants in Maryland and Nebraska, right? She almost ran over a cop in Nebraska. Pop his teeth in you. I like the, but that's what makes the color of YouTube, right? We want to see people that play the part, right, and have a really good time. So the bounty hunter is going to be here for a long time. And I'll tell you guys, I gave Ted a PayPal yesterday. All right, listen, read my lips. I gave Ted a PayPal yesterday. Okay, no hard feelings. Ted and I were just kind of busting balls a little bit. These things have got to be done. This shit's getting on an hour now. All right, these do look good now. I need about 1 more minute, I think. They're looking good. They're looking crispy. They're looking good. So in the interest of full disclosure, I got to be honest with you guys. I did give my pal Ted a PayPal yesterday. Because, you know, the dude entertained me, okay? He didn't like me criticize my looks. It's a big deal, okay? I'm still, pinch me. I'm still alive. Okay, Ted, you got me. All right? But I appreciate people that bring humor to things. Normal is absolutely boring as hell. You gave me, you never gave me a PayPal. I know you didn't give me your PayPal, Richard. Okay, but normal is boring here. Give you a good word down. Yes, and I do, and I'll always take care of Ted, and I'll stop by. He figured I don't want to go down this road with Rosie because I secretly fancy Rosie. I get it. Now these chips look perfect. Now these look perfect. We got the slotted spoon. But let's go ahead and drain these chips now. Here we'll salt them up a little bit. These look great. We gotta let these cool down a bit. These look excellent. So we recovered tonight. We had a friggin' disaster, but we're doing good. So do I like Ted? Yeah, I mean, I'm not a hot pepper person, but I like the fun that Ted brought this stuff. And, you know, I got a big fan in Ted now, and that's always nice. So, you know, maybe he would meet me up in Portland if I came through up that way. So if he thinks I'm not too much of a freak or whatever, let's salt these babies up. These chips, and I'll show you guys. These chips look really good. These turned out really nice. Look at them. Okay, they actually look like chips, don't they? Yeah, Bounty Hunter is, that's what I would say. I like Bounty Hunter. I like the dude. I got nothing against the dude whatsoever. The dude entertains people, all right? You know, and some people fall for the BS, which makes it really friggin' humorous, you know? They're like, oh my God, Rosie, you better run. You know, this guy Bounty Hunter, he was really scary looking. Delicious. I have to say, these things are so damn good. I think we recovered victory from the jaws of defeat. Let me put a piece of chicken or two. The chicken's all cooled off now. So let's get a nice picture here. There it is. We got our chicken and nice tater wedges there. That looks great. I'm just sorry the boys didn't show up tonight. You think Bounty Hunter's voice is familiar from TV? I don't know. Send me some. I would if I could, Jay. If there's any way I could send these to you, Jay, I would. It looks good, huh? So, Joni Partwood, are you going to come out and visit? You're going to come out and visit the Rancho? She's going to come out to the Rancho. As soon as you get on the road, honey, point it west to California. We'll have a good time. We'll caravan around, see some good stuff. Dean is like, can I come out and visit? Yes. Am I wearing panties? Yes. I always wear G-strings. Remember the guy that looked like Errol Flynn? Steven that stopped by the other night. He was thinking about coming up today, and then I thought Bobby might stop by because Bobby's birthday is tomorrow. Yeah, it was a very entertaining week. Very entertaining week. These are delicious. Yep, you'd be having multiple orgs, huh? Thank you, Chiming. He'll be popping by tomorrow. I'm gonna pick Tara up at the airport tomorrow. Yeah, I might try to set that fire pit up tomorrow. Get an extra solenoid and just tie it into your existing battery there, Joni. Go back and look at the van build I did. You have the starter solenoid, and then you have the additional battery solenoid for the house battery. Go back and look at the van build, how we put that extra battery into the coach. Good eats. You run off that positive terminal to another solenoid, and then run that back to your battery and ground that, and that'll automatically charge through your voltage regulator. It'll be really good, dude. Oh, Father Guido's great. Father Guido's funny. Father Guido gave birds a beat down. Mm. Yeah, charge it from the generator. You have dual feeds off of that, right? On your converter box, you'll have something that runs to your generator, and you don't have to run an extra feed to that. If you have the solenoid hooked up out front, it'll automatically jump over and charge your house battery too on there. Chips was taken down. So yeah, I like Father Guido. He's funny. I like anybody that brings humor to YouTube. I don't like people that always got a stick up their ass. They're always so serious about shit. It's like when Ted was dumping on me, all of a sudden he went south on me one morning. Because we had a small disagreement about YouTube and the way YouTube works. And I think I've certainly proven I know more about the inner workings of YouTube than he knows. But we had a lot of laughs about it. We had a good time. We had some laughs. As much humor as we can, that's right. Yeah, please don't put alternative sites on here. If you have a YouTube channel you want to promote, that's fine, but don't put links down to sex sites in here. I get people putting that in my comment sections all the time. It's like, Rosie, I saw you on Porno Blast. I know it's been 5 years, right? You're just behind the curve. Do I know him? No, I know of him because he started to jump into the Elbow Rosie fray, right? And he wanted me to come up on panel and stuff, and I didn't want to go up on panel, you know? I mean, because he had people, and I'm not a smoker, so I don't know what these people are talking about. I thought I got nothing in common with these people to come up on panel. I know, junkie. I get them all the time in my comment section. It's a pain in the ass. Thank you. Thumbs up are appreciated. We should be closing in on 200 thumbs up now, guys. We're really deficient tonight. There you go, cupcake. But do I appreciate Ted's effort? Yeah, you know why? Because Ted takes you out and does shit. Ted takes you out to the Columbia River there, basin, and you get to sit there and see the nice view. I mean, the guy makes an effort to do stuff, right? And if you make an effort to do stuff on YouTube, I'm going to love your channel. All right? This is what I tell Bergs. You live in a beautiful area, man. Get your ass out there and do some content. Don't complain that little people can't make it anymore, dude. No, Wilbur, I've resisted reflecting on myself for that. I do have a trend of toxic people. But I think that's what makes my channel very interesting. What we should do, Brandon, is identify why I feel the need to help out these people. That's the bigger issue. All right. I know he's obsessed with me, but I'm just saying, you know, Bergs could do good things. He lives in a beautiful area of the country, but, you know, he's so obsessed with me, and I'm like, let it go, let it go. In other words, if you find that your focus is all the time talking about other people, and then you see that, you know, like elbows going off into the sunset, man, if you don't have any chops to fall back on, if that's the only content that you have, then come on, dude. Other people haven't missed a beat down here, right? put a little dusting of salt on there. Yeah. I grew up as a middle child in a family that was always fighting. The top of the family was always at war, and the bottom of the family. And as most middle children, you end up trying to be a peacemaker because you just want to eat your dinner in peace without dodging dinner plates and shit, and people getting this shit slapped out of them and all of that, you know? I grew up very tough. You know, but that's not the worst thing in the world, right? If you grow up in hard knocks, you appreciate everything that you get in life. The chicken is delicious, Ward. How you doing? Mm. Very good. Thank you, Gus. Thank you. I've got a lot of new people that have come aboard recently. I know I'm being very heavily recommended in the YouTube algorithm now. Yeah, the middle child syndrome, right? You get zero attention. So how do you make up for it with the middle child syndrome? You become a class clown, right? You get attention not at home, but you get attention outside. And you make your parents pay a heavy price for that. It's like, oh God, we got parent-teacher conferences tonight. We know what we're gonna hear, right? Right? Oh, Jesus. So you're gonna get your attention one way or the other. Struggling makes one appreciate. That's exactly right, Laura. And I know you've struggled, honey. I come down there, I'm going to treat you like a queen, honey. We're going to go out and get ourselves a seafood dinner. We're going to have a blast. Yeah, the babies are always the spoiled ones. That's right. You seek to fix. That's exactly right, Brandon. You seek to fix what was broken in your childhood, of course. You know that there was a year when I was 14 years old that nobody remembered my birthday? Now think about that for a minute. You know, all the bullshit that was going on in life when I turned 14 years old, that day not a damn person remembered my birthday, okay? Suck on that for a little bit. Oh my God, you wrecked the Beamer. Jesus. What are we gonna ride around in now? My van? But I don't hold that against anybody in the family. It's just a sign of the times and shit's just so busy. No, it's all right. I'm just putting it out there. You know, and you want to kind of see by the end of the day, did anybody remember? And then like a week, my mother's like, my brother's birthday comes up. Like, oh my God. And growing up, my folks always called me Rose or Rosie. It was my nickname because of Lux Liquid Rose Petal Softness for hands. For some reason, I went crazy on the commercials, and my nickname was always Rosie growing up. Right now, oh Rosie, we forgot your birthday. It's all right, you know. You can, you know, I've had my eye on this Schwinn World Traveler bike. It's really nice. It's like $90 or something like that. And my dad's like, yeah, it'd be nice when you get that. You know, let me know when you buy that. Oops, excuse me. But I'm saying my folks were they were wonderful, but you can't remember everything. Plus, I've never been a pussy anyway, and I never want to complain, you know, or be a crybaby. I'd rather get my ass beat on the street than lose respect. So, Brandon, I would say that you're 100% correct. There's something that's missing in childhood that you tried to put in, right? Yeah, cyanide cupcakes, also not a pussy. That's correct. I think you demonstrated that on Street Life's 9-hour stream that night. No, I actually called in Dr. Drew last and explained that I was attracted to narcissists. He told me not to look for that magnetic spark. That's not real. He said look for normal friends. On YouTube, that's difficult though, Brandon, because YouTube will attract content creators that are extroverts. They're like Rosie, like attention whores. You know what I'm saying? They don't even like. I don't even think I don't consciously say I want to be an attention whore, but I'm always putting myself in situations where people are watching or doing things that people want to watch. I could sit in the garage and play a guitar or a banjo, but what the hell? And I got to be honest, Chiming said, I guess we all have our horror stories, but we're survivors. And I got to be honest, Chiming, I have no horror stories from childhood. I was involved in the 1968 riots on the street when I don't know what the hell it was, the 23rd Airborne out of North Carolina came in and saved the day. I saw cops on horseback splitting skulls open and blood flowing on the streets of Baltimore while Nancy Pelosi's dad is just doing nothing. You know what I mean? It was very shocking, very shocking. No one walks anymore. Yeah, and I love to walk, Terry on. That's what I love to do. You know. So a lot of people will put the shit on their parents. My parents did the very best they could with 11 people. They did the absolute best that they could. But it also taught me if you want something, go out and work for it. That was the beauty of that, because they weren't going to be like, oh, there's a nice bike for Christmas under the tree. They did very well for Christmas time. They took care of everybody, but 11 people is a hell of a lot to take care of. So, too much time on the phone. Social media, likes, thumbs up being the currency of social media. I mean, I've done my time on the rock pile. I've worked 46 years now. I'm back in the workplace and all that. Yeah, when you become an adult, you stop dropping the excuses for stuff, right? At what point does it cross over that you're responsible for your own stuff? 25, 30, 35, you're still hocking on your parents, you're still blaming your parents for stuff. 50, oh, if only, right? Bullshit. Bullshit. My parents were wonderful. Best thing my parents did was not mollycoddle me. There you go, Jackie. I learned if you wanted something, though, you went out and you earned it and you got it, because ain't nobody going to give it to you. And street fighting and that kind of stuff. I remember my father saying, look, I don't care if you get your ass beat. When you're on the street, I mean, I'll tell you guys, I went to an almost all black. I've showed you pictures of my junior high school. It's like 80% black, right? I used to get in fights all the time just for being white, I get my, I'm small, right? I get my butt kicked all the time, but I earn respect by the time September, mid-September, I was gold. Because they know if they're going to mess with me, at least they're going to have a little bit of pain, right? So my pop always said, don't worry about losing. Worry about not standing up for the fight, okay? All right? You can hold your head up high. That's why I have no fear when I walk the streets out there. Because, okay, I get pounded or whatever. At least the 300 plus people that are watching on the stream are going to be like, you know what, Rosie? You weren't a pussy out there, and that's what means. That's what means the world to me. That's the important stuff. Respect. Roll Tide. Yeah, don't start anything, but just don't ever let me hear you back down. That ain't no lie. That's it. Yeah. I know, Richard. I'm just saying, when you're younger, you're always testing your mettle. You're always wondering, do I measure up? You know, what do they think of me or whatever? PS 233 in Baltimore. And people respect people that stand up. After a while, some of those people became my best friends. Thank you, Gus. It's like when the Quinn situation came down. I'll be damned if I was gonna. No, 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 man. No, no, no. They're nice and crunchy, Chimey, yeah. Hey, Carl, how you doing? Pelosi's dad was the worst mayor of Baltimore. Okay? The worst. Tommy D'Alessandro Jr. During the Baltimore riots of 1968, he hid under his desk at the mayor's office and left us on the streets in the worst hoods to fight for our lives. Yeah, that's right, Chimey. You handle it, you move forward. Nobody wants to. Quinn didn't want to fight. He wanted to just be in your face. That's all right, Brandon. It's okay. We're just different. I don't know how you were raised. I was raised in a very big family in a very big city, so. If you're raised in a big city, you just see life differently. If you're raised in the country or in a small town, you see things differently. I don't really know how to explain it. Yeah, small Appalachian town of 3,000 people. They have a total. That's what I say, Brandon. When you have a town in Appalachia of 3,000 people, you have a totally different pecking order of what earns respect in that town. My grandmother, who grew up in Asheville, North Carolina, was a renowned moonshiner. Her mother was a moonshiner, used to know Popcorn Sutton's mom and dad in Maggie Valley and all that stuff. The currency respect was how good of a moonshiner you were that Popcorn Sutton's family would come and use you for overflow demand down in Maggie Valley. And my grandmother always told that family she'd never be a bootlegger, but she'd be a moonshiner. And if you don't know the difference between a moonshiner and a bootlegger, a moonshiner makes the booze, and a bootlegger delivers it. Two very different aspects of illegal alcohol. You can look up Junior Johnson. He was the first one that had full-blown Fords running around down south, okay? Yeah, Popcorn Sutton says, fuck you, out there. Nobody wants to be fighting the ladies in here. They're beautiful ladies, and no lady wants to be out there mixing it up and fighting and stuff. Come on, right? I mean, we have beautiful ladies in this community, and the last thing we want to think about is them fighting and doing all that. Yeah, thank you, Doris. So I inherited some of my mother's grandmother's moonshining skills. Hey, Rolf. Why do you think? How in the hell? I didn't know NASCAR from Jack, and then my grandmother's telling me one day growing up in the 1960s when she smashed laying on the sofa. I never saw her sober in my life. Okay. We come over Sunday to visit, and you had to talk to her like this because she was laying on the sofa just smashed, watching Lawrence Welk and shit. And she said, "Do you know where in the hell NASCAR came from?" I said, "I don't really know." She said, "I didn't figure you knew where the hell it came from because you don't cotton enough to your history in this family." And that came back from Junior Johnson and running shine and being a bootlegger and all that. That's where the hell NASCAR came from. Giving the boys an opportunity to get those blown Ford V8 engines, those 1932 Roadsters and crap running around. I said, I never knew that, That's where NASCAR came from, she said. She was 100% correct. The roots of NASCAR were born out of moonshining and bootlegging. Yep. It's up until Ford invented and introduced a much improved V8 in 1932. And I have the video on my Murphy channel showing the introduction of the V8. There wasn't all that stuff going on, but now for the first time you had cars that could outrun police vehicles. And these boys would say, "You know what, I'm not running any shine tonight. I'm not doing any bootlegging this weekend." And they would meet at a local track. They had a tractor just level it off. They didn't even bank it, and they'd be out there running, and pretty soon they're running for prizes and stuff. And you know what? My grandmother saw Junior Johnson run and all that stuff, but she wasn't into cars and stuff like that. Yep. NASCAR came from moonshining. And my grandmother was right there, down in Asheville, Maggie Valley, Tennessee, Kentucky. Well, the introduction of the V8 just changed the whole. Joni Portwood. That V8 is what really put bootlegging on the map in the 1930s. Okay, that helped so many families survive in the Tennessee Valley, down in Maggie Valley, Pigeon Forge, all the way over to Harlan County, Kentucky. Okay, where my other roots are, from Harlan County, Kentucky. And it helped so many people. I heard so many stories growing up that the introduction, all my grandmother would talk about with bootlegging, and she wasn't a bootlegger, she was a moonshiner. Let me just repeat that again. She never ran a bit of shine. All right, she just produced it, other people distributed it. Okay, but she talked about how that 1932 Ford V8 changed the whole damn thing. That she had that they would have Phaetons, Phaeton, Ford Phaetons running around. Yeah, 30% more horsepower, exactly. And there was no cop in the county that could catch them down there. And for like a year and a half, the moonshiners just ran wild with the bootleggers, and nobody got busted. The cops were always like Keystone cops behind, and the moonshine bootleggers were always like 3 miles ahead of them. Yeah, Harlan County, Kentucky. That's also where, moonshine is part of Americana. So I've got very deep roots back to moonshine and all that stuff. So when I bought the still, I told you guys before, you want to be a moonshiner, you best buy a still from Kentucky. Otherwise, they'll laugh at you. You know what I mean? If you're going to be a moonshiner, you want to have a Kentucky made still because they're really the only people that have that tradition and know how to put that copper and that steel together. So, I'm from the inner city of Baltimore, Jim. Clyde Barrow loved the Ford V8. Thanked Henry Ford on a personal letter. Yes, he did. He wrote Henry Ford how great it was to get away, man, when he needed to get out of town and move quick. Yeah, how you doing, Smooth? Good to see you. But the family did well later on. My mother became a nurse. She was a concert pianist. There was no real money in that. She went back and became a neonatal nurse of little premature born babies. So, you know, we did a little better. So it was good. Back to work. Casual street race, good views. That's it. Live is Tuscaloosa as young kid. Lived in, what the hell does that mean, Alan Gold? Put down the crack pipe. What are you saying? The hell is that? Lived in Tuscaloosa as a young kid. Right. You think you're so tight with money because deep down, yeah, that's exactly why. Because every day in my life I was reminded how difficult it is to scrape by, Brandon, and it made me so careful with money and so conservative. Like this grill today finally conked out, but I still won't throw it out. I'll be thinking about putting the new burner things in it, right? Fitting her on up. So that's exactly why I am the way I am today, Brandon, because I always assume the bottom's going to drop out tomorrow, right? I mean, I could never go out and buy a fancy RV or Class B, Pleasure Way, or all them. No way. Were you aware of Divine? I was older than that. John Waters, I used to see him on the streets of Baltimore and Divine. And really, when I was 20, 25, 30 years old, that's when Divine and John Waters really came in big in Hairspray in Baltimore. And Hamden and everybody, how you doing, hon? And so when I tell people I was born on one end of the kitchen table while Dad was eating breakfast on the other, damn true. That's exactly right, Brandon. That's well said. What? Oh my God. The hell with that. Remember Divine, Lust in the Dust. Well, that was delicious. I got 2 pieces of chicken. I ate 4 of those legs tonight, huh? 4 of those legs. They were delicious tonight. So I got 2 left for tomorrow. Hi, Thomas. I'll be right back. I'm going to just clean a few things up here. So talk amongst yourself. Yeah, if we could get up to 200 thumbs tonight, that would be great. dinner. What a dinner. What a dinner. Well, we certainly snatched a victory from the jaws of defeat on this dinner. That's for darn sure. All right, and I am back. The coolest thing of growing up in Baltimore was listening to my grandfather. Was born in 1895. He grew up on Dover Street, which was right around the corner from Babe Ruth, and he would talk about how they used to play catch when he was little out there on the streets of Baltimore. Babe Ruth went to the Maryland Industrial Training School, which was like Bad Boys University. But they would play baseball and play catch in the afternoon down there. And then Babe Ruth went off to Boston and everything else. So my father went to Johns Hopkins and became an engineer. Went off to World War I and all that. Your mom got to meet Babe Ruth? How cool. Low Knock is normally lurking and chatted tonight. Well, I'm always welcome. Thank you, Low Knock. To everybody that's new to the channel, thank you for coming on. Things have really taken off over the last year or so. I appreciate everybody being on here. We try to have positive content. We don't talk drama or things. We just talk life and fun and try to do things on here. So good night, drink coffee. Thanks for coming in. Always good to have new chatters, exactly. Hey, Kaylee. Kaylee's another one new here. Thank you, Kaylee, for coming in. We always encourage new people. If you're new to the channel, just say I watched the channel, I came over from X, or I saw you on Ted Barris's chat, or I saw you, you know, on another channel that clipped a live stream or something like that. So. Yeah, we don't talk dog poo either, so we have a good time. No, Baltimore's not an expensive city, no. It's a little more expensive now, the inner city and things. Look, he spelled Ted Barris correctly. Ted Barris is a guy that tastes hot chili peppers and things. Yeah, thank you, Jackie. We have a lot of new people that have come in. Our only member, thank you, Drink Coffee. Our only membership fee is a thumbs up here. We don't do, I will never have memberships on my chats. I'll never have Patreon, nice flat channel where everybody can watch everything on here. So I don't want to do special videos and things like, there's nothing special about me. That's when you have people sitting around. What am I going to talk about? I got to do a Patreon. Pink Flamingo, thank you, Drink. Ted Barris said some really, yes, he did. But Joni Portwood, he took a lot of that stuff back, honey. He walked a lot of that stuff back. He admitted he was kind of fucking around with people. He kind of, he went at me hard, but then he pulled it back because he knew, like, you're not going to dent the way I feel about myself. So I think he felt a little guilty, and he walked that stuff back. Yeah, so it turned out good. Plus, at least Ted takes you out. He does stuff like Joni. You did a thing about the Oldsmobile. You keep doing that stuff. You've already got a leg up on subs and things. Keep going, you know. Do your own thing. You got enough stuff in your own portfolio to share with people. Take your camper out to a local lake, go 5 miles and sit out there for the day and set up your live stream and give people a nice view. Thank you, Thomas. I do work very hard on my content. It's going to be really easy in October, November, December. It's just going to be constantly on the move for the next 3 or 4 months. Yeah, like chili peppers and ghost peppers and Carolina Reapers, all those really hot peppers. Ted does content eating that stuff, so I couldn't do it, but it's Ted's deal. He's been invited on TV shows in Germany and England, and I mean, he's pretty well known. Good night, Larry. I appreciate that. Am I a fan of Ted? No, I'm not a fan of Ted, but I check in on Ted to see what he's doing on his morning. I mean, I appreciate him as a content creator. So I guess that makes me a fan if I'm checking in on him every day and I'm talking about him in my chat. There's people here in my own community I won't talk about that have been on for years working out of a garage that I won't talk about him at all. Why? Because he's different. He's colorful. Okay, that's why I like it. I'm always drawn to colorful people. Now it's not for everybody. Charlotte said not for me. You know, but some people like it. Will I follow him long term? I don't know. Thank you, Elmer. That's Moonlight on YouTube. That's it. It's getting chilly tonight. You know, it was 50 degrees this morning. It's a good time though. We always have a good time in Rancho Kitchen Stadium, and now we're going to be taking our trip on. We're going to be taking our thing on the road here. Lots of road content. Can't tolerate people who are racist or judge people based on their identity or preference. Well, it sounds like America to me, Sinai. We try to rise above that, right? And I think Ted's sweet on me. He just wanted to just be controversial. Right? Ted wanted to get a name to him. He wanted to get a name, right? And there's no better way to get a quick name than to put those crosshairs on Rosie out there, right? The fire pit's coming back because winter time's coming. In fall, we're going to be carrying Kitchen Stadium right on through. I hope to have Tara out here for a Kitchen Stadium this week. I'm going to ask her what her favorite thing is. We're going to cook it up here in Kitchen Stadium. We're going to get the fire ring going because this barbecue is now kaput. Okay, so we can take out the gas, the gas cylinder in there and use that for the fire pit. Okay, so we're in good shape. I never mentioned the name. I come in here and it's all about Ted. You're wrong, Low Knock. You couldn't be more wrong. Hasn't been about him at all. Grand total of about maybe 6 minutes out of 130 minutes of live stream tonight. So let's get it right. If you're going to be factual, be factual. Got to hit the hey, work tomorrow. You would hope it would be about him all the time, but it's not. So he's small change in the YouTube world. Very small. Yeah, not even. I mean, this is wishful thinking by Low Knock, but sorry, dude. Not even on my channel, not even remotely. We've talked about NASCAR, moonshining, cooking, chicken, taters, everything tonight. Sorry, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. My moderator's keeping it real here. My cyanide cupcake. My own personal Carmela Soprano here. She's keeping it real. She keeps it real. Carmela Soprano. That's it. Yeah, I do like. Don't forget I will, Carl. I'm so behind on crap. I really owe you an apology, Carl. But I'm just glad that your health is doing good and is stabilized, my friend. Yeah, I want to check that out. I swear to God, I will. Yeah, Carmela Soprano. That's it. There'll always be people that are humping for other people's channel. So yeah, Cupcake don't play. She's like Carmela Soprano. We're not going to talk about it anymore. Low Knock. The window just closed on that. All right, let's talk about the Macy's parade that's not going to be held this year, okay? I'm just keeping it real, okay? Okay, Sherry, thank you, sweetheart. I'm just keeping it real. Yeah, yeah, you are confused, but you're not going to make this about your boy. Sorry, I got much bigger people in the YouTube community. I don't even make it. What will Halloween be this year? I'll be dressed up like my usual hoe, with my corset top and my black panties and my witch's hat, doing a live stream. That's what I'll be doing. And it will be adult content rated. Adult content rated. Yeah, thanks for coming in. Drink coffee. Awesome. Yeah, Cyanide always dresses, or say, yeah, always dresses myself. There you go. No, I don't need to stop at the Halloween store. I got a beautiful bustier corset, and I've got infinite number of black G strings and things. So witchy poo, exactly. Hi, Melinda. How you doing, Melinda? Zach in the chat. Halloween. Halloween for the kids will be lousy. Finally, was in Macy's for the first time. That's good, Ron. You saw the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Uh, yeah, that's a good thing. My niece and nephew marched in that. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Their high school was a featured band in that. You always get accused of being a witch. Woo! They call Cyanide Cupcake the Black Widow, baby. The Black Widow. I'm going to get a refill and just put this chicken in the container. I'll be right out. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Mommy's got me singing that. The night together. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What happened to our boy Low Knock here? What the hell happened, huh? You know, Low Knock, I know you're watching. I know Ted's watching. The day I knew I hooked Ted was the day he talked about that bikini video, right? Now, Ted couldn't say anything nice because he'd get his man card pulled, right, in his chat, but I knew Ted went right for the big fish, man, right for the red, white, and boom, and right for the Vegas, right? I knew I had Ted, bam, right there, baby, woo! Oakland lost today, yeah. I don't know if it's Oakland or it's Las Vegas, right? Roll Tide, baby. Roll Tide. Yeah, he's currently touring the corners of the room. That's it. That's when I knew I had Ted. Take care, Jackie. Take care, sweetie. Thanks for coming by tonight. We had a big crowd in here tonight. And if y'all haven't hit the thumbs up button, be nice to get up to 200 tonight. That would be awesome. Georgia dogs, man. Like the Cal Golden Bearers. Do 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 do. Da dee 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 dee. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Your California Golden Bears. Yeah, the OU Boomer. Huh? Thumbs up engaged. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We're only 19 thumbs up away from 200. Only 19 away, which means we had a really good hangout tonight. There's Low Knock. How you doing, Low Knock? You heard what I said. I knew I had Ted hooked when he talked about that bikini video. And I know he liked that, man, but he couldn't give up his man card. But he couldn't help talking about it, right? It's when I knew I had Ted on. Yeah, you'll get to meet High Watch. Tara's been here many, many times. Hey, Lizzie, how you doing, sweetie? Thank you. Yeah, I'm a little frazzled tonight. We had a little problem in Kitchen Stadium, but we overcame. We made it happen right here in front of 380 people tonight. We made it happen tonight. Our biggest Kitchen Stadium ever. And we did it on a Sunday night. Go figure. What do you think of that, Cyanide? Damn Sunday night we did that. Tara's going to be here until Friday, and then probably Saturday I'm going to take off for LA. Yeah, that's right, Low Knock. That's all you did when you came in was just talk about him. You must be his wing nut. I mean his wingman. It's what Low Knock's what you call a stealth bomber troll, right? He comes in really low and smooth, right? Undetected by radar. I like that. Need another clown. Low Knock, I like you. I hope you hang around. You're good. You're good. That's what I said. I like you being here. I like it. You had, yeah, we're getting you right. We're getting you on board here, man. I'm liking it. I'm liking you being here. That's all. You glad I'm staying home tonight? Yeah, I could not smoke weed all day long. I just don't know if it's how good it is for you. Hi, Lizzie. How are you? Slotting up. Good to see you. You always make things work. I do get things worked out, don't I? Tonight it was crazy, Lizzie. I thought we were going to be cooked. I'd have to take the camera inside. We're on the stove, and then it defeats the whole kitchen stadium thing, which is cooking outside. And it has been a solid, what has it been? 1.5, almost, what do you think, Cyanide? A year and a half since, over a year now, since I pioneered the kitchen stadiums here on the Rancho. And I think we've done something on the order of about 60 kitchen stadiums so far out here. Good. It's always good. Yeah, a little over the year, a little over a year. Homemade cookies. Yeah, they are good. So, cookies, my mom were sugar cookies. I like that. Good night, have doctors. Good luck, Vanilla. Good luck to you, sweetie. Hope everything goes good at the doctors tomorrow. And God bless. I know Winky's been contacting me about her mom. Please remember, think about Winky Whispers' mom in your thoughts and prayers, and anybody else that's struggling with medical, emotional loss, and other things in the chat. Please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. Our president, please keep him in your thoughts and prayers. The first lady and everybody else that. Yeah, I love Winky. Winky was kind enough to let me know yesterday, the day before yesterday, and I've been in contact with her. Just because you don't see me in chats with Winky doesn't mean that we're not good pals and stuff, so. I'm going to let you know Ina Garden is in with the oh wow, Ina's in with the cornholio. Oh, that's awful. I hope Jeffrey's taking care of her. Yeah, prayers up for everybody. Our president, first lady, everybody. Chris Christie, the governor of New Jersey. Oh, thank you, Lizzie. We need to remember people that are in need. These are very trying times. Now we're having a big resurgence again. We're coming into fall with the influenza is going to be crossing paths with this crazy thing. And we don't know what that's going to result in, guys, with multiple flu strains running around. So let's be praying people, and let's spare a thought for others. I think he's doing okay just because of his weight and other issues. I don't know, Juice. I didn't see that. I didn't hear the first lady's phone call. Please pray for everybody. Winky's mom has a terrible prognosis and things, and she loves her mom so much, and my heart's broken. I'm trying to support her, be, at least letting her know I'm thinking about her every single day out there, but it's not easy. So, when somebody's that attached to a parent, and Winky being all sweet and everything, makes it hard, makes it really difficult. Cyanide, you gotta let it go. I think D's doing good, G. Jay seems to be upbeat. His spirit seems to be doing good. He went back and faced the stuff he needs to do. He's having Zoom court appearances here for Sonoma County, so I really believe he's trying to reverse the whole flow of stuff and get stuff fixed going, working his way backwards, and I like that. So you should see D. I hope to be meeting up with D. Yeah, you work this. I just went back to work, Lownuck. I just went back to work. Yes, my dad just turned 91. Yeah. He's doing good. I play around on here, but I wish. Yeah, we know that, Chiming, and you're one of the nicest people that's in here. And anybody that doesn't know that, they're in the wrong part of YouTube. Thing I like about you too, Chimey, is you go where you want to go, when you want to go. You go to the chats that you want to go to and all that. So, yep. And I admire people that just go where they want to go and do their own thing. Take no prisoners. This is YouTube. I'm just having some coffee, just chilling out. Yeah, Chiming's been under the. She's caught some hell. But she's got a lot of bounce to the ounce. People are going to have disagreements on YouTube. Yeah, that's my Uh, yeah, I don't have any grandparents, but my dad. We know, Low Knock. I'm just joking around with you. That's all. Thank you, Lizzie. Low Knock, we're glad you're here. I'm just joking around with you about Ted. Okay. I got nothing against Ted. I always check in to see what Ted's talking about in the morning. Because, like I said, he takes you out places. He takes you out to the Columbia River Basin there, and you get a good, nice view and all that stuff. Yeah, CJ, I've known CJ for a while. Hopefully, knock on wood, CJ, Holly, and I, and some other people will be streaming together in November up in New York. So keep your fingers crossed. No, it's regular. Caffeine doesn't bother me at all. Trains and the boats at Ted. Yeah, and the rocks that move, right, Johnny Cornflake? Man, that rock moved down there. Like, no, Ted. I think your THC is a little high, bro. Like, did that rock move? I'm like, what the hell? You know, in another life, Ted, another world, Ted and I could be lovers, right? So there's no problem. You know, Ted's all hooked. Yeah, 28% weed makes rocks move. That's what I'm saying, man. They just keep upping that THC. Wow. I'd see D have a little bit of wedding cake and his eyes are almost rolling back in his head. My God, darn. I don't know if I could do that all day long. Juice, you know what I'm saying? It's like oh man. Juice, the supreme ass kicker down here, man. The supreme ass kicker of YouTube. I gotta give it to Juice. Some people can fight with somebody online for 10 minutes and they're done. Some people can fight an hour. Very few people can go a day, right? A very rare select few, special reserve, can fight for a week. But I'll tell you, Juice can keep stuff going for weeks and weeks and weeks and stuff. The guy is tireless when it comes to weeding out D-bags. And yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Smooth, just Incredible's mom passed away. Well, God bless. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, really sorry to hear that. Just Incredible is a good guy. No, Joni, I don't know. I think the older you get, the more your concept of time sort of speeds up and moves quick. You know, but yeah. Well, God bless Justin. You know, he'll get over that. Yeah. I remember 20 and a half years ago losing my mom. It's a big thing. How you doing, Smooth? Good to see you. That's a shame. Joni, I've never been a pot smoker. I've always been a big drinker. I've never been a pot smoker. For me, I'd rather have some beers and bourbon, and that's my thing. I'm not really a pot person. I never have been. I just don't even like the smell. It's just skunky smelling and stuff. So when you smoke pot, Joni, do you get that sense that things are like slowing down, or when you smoke too much of it? I've just always been a drinker. Big drinking is in my family. I hate the smell of it. Can't be. It literally sickens me when I'm walking down the street and just the smell of it, just like, ooh, I just can't do it. Yeah, you're a Mormon, Johnny. Tried it, didn't suit you, and I don't appreciate it. Hey, it's perfectly legal. I smoke weed and beer. It gets tiring. I mean, I got nothing against people that blow a bowl and stuff. That's fine. To me, it's like here, perfectly legal, recreational. If you enjoy it, like a lot of people say, you'll never see people that are on weed get in fist fights or cause problems at bars. It's always, the people drinking alcohol that are always getting crazy. Wow, I ate an edible once and stayed up all night. Wow, no thanks. Wow. Hey, we're only 8 thumbs away from 200 tonight. 200 ups. I just like beer and bourbon. That's really my go-to stuff that I really, really enjoy. Tried once and felt awful. Need weed air freshener. I don't know. Do you ever smell like weed? It just is really, it's a very powerful, skunky sort of smell. All right, let me just put some of this crap away while I'm standing here. I think we're all out of. We're gonna have to get some more. I think we're gonna need some more propane soon. I think we got one left here. Oh, brother. Seems like we get like four. It seems like we get 4 kitchen stadiums out of a propane thing, which is comes out to about what, $2 per time. It ain't too bad. So we'll see what the hell Tara wants to have. See what the girl wants to have there. Let it go. Let it go. You like the smell of a pipe? I'd like to try. Thank you guys. We made it to 200 thumbs tonight. I would be willing to try an edible sometime. I think that'd be interesting. Like I said, I got nothing against anybody that uses weed at all. It's just the smell of it I don't like. Tara's place smells really nice out here now. We got rid of that smell that smells like 10 rats died in there. I don't know what the hell that was. Oof. Now it smells all pines fresh and everything. That was terrible. I don't smoke, but I like the smell. I see 203 GTB. You just have to refresh here. Used to regular smoke. I'm so high I ended up on this channel. Well, L Low Knock, you're pretty funny, man. I like you being here. Boy, what a night. Well, I thought I was really going to be screwed on dinner tonight, but it all worked out good. You know, low knock, I get a lot of people that come in here. Not everybody likes me, but I don't care. As long as they make me laugh, I don't, if they can hate my guts and I get a laugh out of it, it's all good. Sativa and indica, I get to say and pull those expensive dirt barrels. I want chicken. The spirits will talk to you from the crack in the bones. Really? Carry on? Really? Really? Not much moves my needle. That's exactly right. And if you make me laugh, that's a great thing. Making people laugh is beautiful. No, you're not boring, Jay. No, hell no. Why would you say you're boring? No. Nobody from SoCal is boring, right? Oxnard? Right. Hey, Kimberly, how you doing, sweetie? Welcome aboard. Nice to see you. And I do hope you get everything straightened out with that channel. Hey, you know what, Joni Portwood? Let me tell you this, honey. He says the parody channels are really insulting me. Let me tell you this. From somebody who's been parodied, from vlogger puppets over the years onward. Let me tell you a story. There was once a Hollywood movie star who came into her press agent's office. She was in tears. She couldn't be consoled. And her agent's like, you know, what's wrong? You know, why are you so upset today? Why did you need to have this emergency appointment? And she's like, did you see what they're talking about me in the papers? And people were making fun of me. And you know what the agent said to her? Honey, as long as they're talking about you, there's no such thing as bad publicity. Okay? Bottom line is, you should dread the day that they're not talking about you, okay? If they're talking about you, you matter down here, okay? So do your own thing, power forward, and be grateful that you are the object of attention, okay? Yeah, if you're like Chiming said, if you're parodied, you're noticed. You mean something down here, okay? It's a great thing, you know, to be noticed. Look, if you think everybody's gonna like you in life, look at tonight. I got 52 thumbs down, right? There's people like to see me hanging from a tree here, okay? So, be glad you're on the radar screen, okay? How many people down here are anonymous that you know, are toiling in oblivion and all that stuff to try to move ahead. So just think of it as that you matter down here, okay? And have a very thick skin. Let it go, let it go. What's up, Honey Badger? How you doing? I mean, they've called me Rosie, Herman She-Monster and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, bring it on, whatever. You know, so stay strong, let it roll off, and keep rolling. Yep, Vicky's like, I had to learn to have a thick skin. Vicky would text me all the time. Rosie, okay? You know, I love you, girl. Like, it's all right, babe. It's okay. Rosie's made of tough stuff, so. Killing mixed kids. I don't know, Terrion, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, Joni, value the attention, whatever it is, while you got it, honey. That's it. Make hay while the sun shines. Go burn something in the kitchen, all right? Bill Ellis is like, I got porcelain skin. It's all right, Cyanide. We're rising above. Well, I don't know, witness protection. You know, I mean, it's life. It's YouTube. You can't expect to run the table of. You can have people that dislike you. I mean, I got a guy that hangs out in his mom's garage every night that has got no other topics except me, right? Hey, Katie, you think I get all blown out of shape and everything? You know, it's just like, geez. Yeah, I had thick skin with the old man in your face last night. That's it. Nothing on the street is ever going to scare me. But I'm not going to be one of those people that tells you I've had a firearm in my face before, because I've not. Okay. So, skin extra crispy. There you go, Bruce. That's it. Joni was mean to Tasha. Well, Tasha was mean to me, but you get over this. You get over stuff. You know, it is what it is. We all got things that we like about people. We all got things that we dislike. She thought that I doxed out Jill, you know, Salty Dog, and I never doxed out Salty Dog, you know. And then she was upset about D and calling me about D. I took great care of D. You know? Yeah, and I apologized too to everybody the other night. If we can't move on, it's not on me, right? So we keep moving ahead. Yeah, thank you, Kimberly. You're sweet. Right. The original booze in the hood. Yeah, the back and forth. Just take the high road, exactly. Don't sweat the small stuff, exactly. No one drops by for coffee. Well, you got to go out and make that happen, Bill Ellis. You got to make it happen, okay? Well, she's a different kind of person, Joni. We had our run-ins and stuff, but you know, I could go just as negative on her as she goes on me. But what's the point of it? You know, I'd rather try to pull positive. I mean, I would have enjoyed. I think she was looking forward to me helping her on her van and stuff, but I couldn't get down to Florida at that time. But it's okay. You know, I would be glad to help out, hold a wrench, or do anything to give a hand. Laugh my ass if some of the grief gets. I think it's funny, but I still watch it. Yeah, that's right, Francis. We gotta laugh at this. We gotta laugh at that stuff. Hell, I laugh at it myself. I think it's funny as hell, some of the stuff people do. Yeah, it's a tough time. I mean, the van is, sometimes things can be overwhelming on a van. Yep. No, I wouldn't either, chiming or anybody for that reason. But I get called it all the time. It is what it is. So, always keeping it real. Thank you, sweetie. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead, even with, I really appreciate everybody being on tonight. It was really, really touch and go here. For those of you, thank you, chiming, and everybody else for your kindness tonight, chiming. Really nice to see you back in here this evening. I know you've been through the mill a little bit on YouTube too, even though you're not a content creator per se. But you know the way of YouTube and all that. So thank you, everybody. Nocturnal, Joan Ann Smith, Cyanide, Cupcake, all my moderators, Terrion, and Low Knock, everybody. Thank you, Low Knock. Nice meeting you too. I don't want any problem. You're funny as hell. And I'm only kidding. I got nothing in the world against Ted. But if we can't razz each other on YouTube a little bit and have a little bit of fun, what the hell? What the hell? I'm not sure. I haven't heard from Missy. So you guys take care and have a wonderful week ahead.